Have you ever wondered what an ideal trading indicator actually looks like? For me, it's simple. It's not just a tool that draws lines or gives standard market information. It's something that provides clear, precise entry signals and at the same time solves the core problems that almost every trader faces when they are using indicators. Because let's be honest, the biggest weakness of any indicator is its settings, as even a tiny adjustment can completely change your results. So because of that, most of the time we are stuck in endless loop searching for the perfect configuration. On top of that, signals from indicators are often late and most indicators are simply too slow to adapt to changing market conditions. But what if you didn't have to adjust anything manually? What if an indicator could automatically adapt to any market, any instrument in real time? Let me introduce Intelligent Moving, Adaptive Narrow Trend Indicator. So guys, without lots of talking, let's move directly to the indicator. In general, we created two versions of this indicator, one for the trading view and second one for the MetaTrader. You can get it for free by opening an account in our partner Forex broker company. You can buy, you can rent it, so all the options and the links will be in the description to this video. By the way, it doesn't matter which option you want to choose. If you want just the test, send me a message in my Telegram and we'll give you at least for 3-4 days completely for free to test it. So highly recommend you to try it. And let's talk right now about the magic, what we put inside of this indicator. I'm pretty sure when you will open this indicator first time, as I did right now in the trading view, you might start thinking like, Alex, it's very simple indicator and I can find a bunch of indicators like that with the open source in the trading view. But believe me, it's not so simple as you might start thinking about, even if I will tell you that these three lines, like lower line, middle line and the upper line, building for us some kind of channel, and this middle line, this is the classical moving average. But believe me, what I will show you later on, I'm pretty sure that you never heard and you never seen something like that before. But for right now, we have our three lines that building for us some kind of price channel. How we build it? So we took like a deviation from the moving average to build this kind of channel, but inside of this deviation, what we used to build it, not standard way, we used ATR, because ATR equal to the volatility of the instrument. It's way more closer to the market, so it's giving us chance to be more adaptive to the current market situation. As you will jump from one instrument to another, you will see that every trading instrument has its own volatility, and especially ATR giving us chance to see exactly what is going on. Plus we have a narrows, where to open position buy and where to open position sell. What's the standard logic of this trading? So when the price, for example here, closing lower than our lower level, then some bar going and closing inside, we are opening position buy. We will put the stop loss under the lowest point of our bar that went, or the price that went out, and the take profit we will put inside. I think it looks pretty easy and very easy to understand. So for example here we open position buy, we close it somewhere here when the price touch our middle line, our classical moving average. And for example here we open sell, we close it by the stop loss. Our stop loss was somewhere here, and then we open sell and successfully close it in plus. Let me show you the same current situation on our MetaTrader. So for example, we have a narrow, where to buy, where to sell. So narrows give us chance to have the clearly understanding where is the buy signal and where is the sell signal. So open here sell, it was successfully closed by the middle lines. Again, we open buy, our profit was taken here, we open buy here, we close this position by the stop loss, then indicator show us again signal where to open buy, we close it in plus, sell by stop loss, again sell, beautifully we close it in plus. So in the beginning I want to tell you, I don't want to over promise you with indicator, and you need to have the clear understanding that there is no trading strategy in the market that will give you chance to generate 100% of the accuracy, but this indicator working pretty good, as you can see even right now. But you might start asking question, Alex, but this is still classical moving average, some deviation, still a price channel that I'm pretty sure that we saw it before. What's special there? and let me show you it right now. As I mentioned you in the beginning of this video, that the biggest weakness of every indicator, this is sensitivity to the parameters. Because if you will check the parameters at least a little bit, it might change whole story, you know. And as we have like different market conditions, different instruments, different volatility, we are in this consistent loop of searching the best configuration of our parameters. And the beauty of our indicator, this is like self-optimizing feature, how it's working in general. For doing that, we put inside a neural network model calling perceptron, and it's creating for us some kind of virtual position, even it's not like showing on our chart, but every time by using the same trading rules that I explained you 1 minute ago, it's doing some kind of virtual positions and comparing them with all parameters, possible parameters of the indicator, and every time it will self-optimize itself and give you chance to trade with parameters that perform the best. So for you, no need to change any kind of parameters of indicators. You just running it on some instrument, and it's every time will self-optimize itself and show you the signals that really performing the best. But let me show you how it's working exactly in the indicator. To understand exactly how this indicator working, let us check its settings. So we are going to indicator list, then we are checking the properties, and as we can see, so we have several parameters. Let me explain you how it's working, because in the end, for you, no need to change anything to get the best results like from it. So first optimization will be when we'll just put our indicator on the chart. It will take all history that it's possible to get from the Forex broker company and do this optimization. In this indicator, by the way, it's very simple. We have two parameters that we can play with. This is the parameter of the moving average, as you can see here, and this is like a deviation. So the basic parameter of the moving average, I put 100. Deviation, I put like a multiplier or coefficient like that multiplying our ATR 6, you know, and then I put some of the steps. For you, no need to change anything because it will decide what kind of parameters they need to choose. So for example, every 200 bars, it will do re-optimization by taking and doing optimization on the history based on 1000 bars. And it will every time choose the parameters that was performing the best during last 1000 bars. So that's why you have like fresh parameters, fresh configuration and settings that was giving the best results during last 1000 bars. Plus we wanted to make it even more closer to the market, and we are giving you chance to put spread here. So for example, if we are talking about pound, this is my current Forex broker company Go Market that I'm recommending you to deal with, because look, pound, they have just $9 and this is without any kind of commission. So for example, if I want to use for the gold, as I can see that gold is a bit jumping from 11 to 13, I can even put like 15, you know. So during the calculation, it will even include the spreads and will show us the best performance, even including the spread. So for example, let's go for the pound, clicking 10. Okay, you see, and it's already give us like optimized results with the signals. But let us go, for example, to change to the dollar yen. Look, you see, totally new like parameters, totally new configuration that is giving chance to have way more better results, as you can see like right now by its signals. And let's go right now to check euro dollar. You see the same calculation, and look how beautiful results and the signals we have right now during last like a period of time. This indicator, it's very unique. Still, I'm recommending to use it in the MetaTrader, because TradingView it's a bit weak for doing all this calculation. And if, for example, in the settings in the TradingView you will put here like more than 500 bars, you know, it will start lagging. So as I told you every time, TradingView is good for doing like some kind of drawings, but for the deeper analytics and the deeper like work, it will be way more harder. So guys, I'm waiting your messages and I will be happy to provide for you this indicator for the test. This is for us like a starting point and the logic that we'll try to implement in all our products, both indicators, because I want you and for us to avoid all this drama with the different settings, with the calculation. Just we're running all this stuff, it's choosing for us really the best like settings that was doing the best, that was making the best performance, you know, and we will just enjoy of our trading. So thank you very much guys for watching this video. Share this video with your friends, waiting for your messages, and see you in our next video.